Welcome to Grammar on the Moon. And if you're wondering why we're doing Grammar on the Moon, two reasons. First, I just thought it might be something different. And second, it's a fantastic place to see that big blue ocean over there. In this series of videos, I will show you all the important grammar in English that you need to be fantastic at speaking English. But I don't want to teach you the grammar in the same way that all your teachers have done before, because that doesn't help you to speak English. It doesn't help you to use this grammar speaking. I want to show you how you can really learn to use this grammar when you speak English. I will show you how to practice on your own to speak English in your world using all of this grammar. But before we begin the series, there are some important things I would like you to understand. If you want to make these lessons different, to really learn to speak English, and make these lessons different to all the grammar lessons you've had before, then you need to do some things differently so that you get different results. So the first idea I call any. And this is a simple solution to a very common problem. I've taught many thousands of people over more than 20 years, and 80% of people have the same problem when they're speaking English. You can answer questions about yourself very well. You can use I, no problem, in the positive or the negative. You can talk about what you like or you don't like if somebody asks you. But can you ask a question? Can you talk about other people using he or she or they without making any mistakes? This is the problem most people have. And the reason for this is very simple. At school, you answer questions using I. The teacher asks you a question and you answer. So all you say when you're speaking in English at school is I. So any is a simple phrase to help you to remember that when you're practicing to speak English, you need to practice everything, not just I. You need to practice any of the forms, questions, negative and the positive, not just positive. And then we, you, he, it, etc. Not just I. And if you want to feel relaxed when you speak English, this is a really important way to practice. If you learn to use any, it will make you feel calm inside because you know how to use they or it or we. So you can feel relaxed in an exam or in an interview or in a meeting at work. The next idea is your world. So this is a simple idea to make English alive and real. You need to make English part of your life. So in your world, practicing in your world. So the best way you can practice speaking English is to go outside your house, go for a walk, go to your favorite place and look at your world and learn to describe your world. Learn to speak about your world in English. Learn to create phrases in English about your real world. Learning to create phrases is one of the things that you need to practice the most. Who do you see? What are they wearing? What do they normally do? What things do you see? Learn to describe your world in English. And because your world is always changing, you'll learn to mix lots of phrases, lots of ideas, lots of words. You can find lots of ways to use all the grammar. I learnt to use Italian this way. You can practice any grammar, any vocabulary that you want. You can always find a reason to use it outside. In every video, I will show you how to use this technique using my copy of a Van Gogh painting. So we'll sit in the cafe and I'll show you how to use all the grammar using the things that we can see in the real world. And the last idea is walking tours on YouTube. So these are perfect if you cannot go outside, if you just have 30 seconds or 1 minute to practice. Walking tours are videos on YouTube that people make where they walk around a city or a town and they film what they see, so you can watch what they see. There are many videos for many different places all around the world. You can walk around London, New York, Paris, many places. But you can also find many videos where people are walking around small towns and villages in England, for example, so you can really see what my country looks like. And if you can't go outside and describe your world, these walking tours are an excellent way to do the same thing. All you need to do is watch the videos and describe what you see speaking English. And one last thing before we begin this series of grammar lessons. Learning to use English grammar well when you're speaking is not about going for one walk or 2 walks and practicing. If you really want to learn how to use English grammar well when you're speaking, you will need to do a lot of walking for a long time. This is why the walking tours can be useful, because you can't always go for a walk. But remember, it takes time. Be patient. But I can promise you, if you follow these lessons and practice in the right way with any, and the walking tour and your world, you will become fantastic at speaking English this time. And you'll see this time it's different. If you would like to know more about any, your world or walking tours, I have a video for each of them. I'll put the link in the description below. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you again next time. Here we are, just another typical English summer day. Just before I go, it's just me doing everything here at Blue Ocean English. So if you like what I'm doing and you want to see more, please don't forget to leave a comment. Maybe you have an idea for a video or a nice background picture that you'd like to see, or share this video with a friend. The best way for you to say thank you is to hit the like and subscribe buttons, and check out my merchandise, all the nice things you can buy, t-shirts, hats. You can also check out our great books on Amazon. There's 3 phrasal verb books, An Ocean of English phrasal verbs, each book with 200 examples, a lovely picture, and 3 clear examples of how we use each phrase. And then 3 books for idioms. They're called An Ocean of English Idioms. Also 3 books with 600 idioms, 200 in each book, all with a picture and 3 clear examples of how we use each idiom. Thank you very much for watching, and wherever you are, try to feel English today.
The sun and the air of a shyness that is criminally vulgar. I am the sun and air of nothing in particular. You should